What's going on, everyone? It's me, again, Chris Hernandez, and first and foremost, Happy New Year, and welcome back to another episode of Should Your Kids Play? And we're kicking off the new year with this new game I found. It's not really new, I think it's kind of old, but it's new to me because I just found it over this holiday break, and it's called Lightfall. So, what is it, and how kid appropriate is this game? At first glance, Lightfall seems like just another platform game, just with really polished graphics. But this one is definitely unique and worth playing. The game's storytelling does a great job of catching the player up to speed with what's happening on the world of Numbra. Rather than the typical story where you must play the one character who overcomes a great darkness that is plaguing the world, you play as a character whose people have been forced to flee into the planet's darkness and embrace it. But something strange is afoot, and you have been charged with figuring out what is happening to your people. This game takes a super unique turn for a platformer, as you get to create and control your own single block/platform, which is referred to as the Dark Core. This helps the player defeat enemies, reach hidden areas, and overcome any obstacles you may encounter during gameplay. Saying this makes it seem like it would make a side-scrolling game even easier, but the game's actually really challenging. To make up for being able to create your own platforms, the game uses environmental situations to up the difficulty. For instance, there's this one challenge where you're trying to outrun a giant wave. The speed and impending doom that the wave presents can cause the player to sometimes lose focus of where they're going and eventually get hit by the wave. There are also other similar situations. So, is there a social component to this game? Lightfall is a single player game, so there isn't any social component to the game necessarily. There is a speedrun competitive mode, but this only allows players to view other players' game run times, and I'm going to explain what this is in a minute. So, moving on to cost, both money and time. Lightfall is available for both Nintendo Switch and PC. It's going to cost you around $14.99 for both the Switch and Windows PCs. I will note that the game is currently on sale for PC, and you can grab a copy of it for 75% off, making it $3.74. Now, what's the cost in terms of playtime? The game can definitely be beat in one sitting, as it was created with the intention of performing speedruns. The game has a complimentary speedrun mode where you can compare your run times with other players in order to see who can beat the game the fastest. However, outside of this, there's a whole world to explore. There are hidden rooms and collectibles. So if your kid's in an exploring mood, they can actually spend hours exploring the game's levels, as well as a few replays, because again, there are collectibles in the game. So what's the rating? What's my final approval? I'm going to say this one's perfect for kids 6 and up. The world of Lightfall is very interesting, and the story's message about people looking for peace and refuge are great concepts and elements that I think kids need to understand, especially in today's climate. We've reached the end of this one. Don't forget to check down in the description for my Patreon link. If you subscribe, you get a peek at all content a couple hours or even sometimes days earlier than other viewers do here on YouTube. I'll also be uploading behind the scenes stuff as well, like funny things that happen during recording. And of course, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I have a whole bunch of content planned for 2021, and I'm really excited for you all to see it, and I'll see you all soon.